You see those churches that you go for the first time and they give you paper to start writing your prayer points? Fear them. What most of them do is after you write your prayer point, they'll transfer it to pastor. Pastor will read all the prayer points, and then when he comes on the pulpit to preach, he starts saying what is in the prayer point, and you'll be screaming, "Oh, God has located me! God has located me!" And then you hear some people saying, "I didn't even tell him my problem. It is God that is talking to him." Oh, and then they start saying, "He's a man of God. He is called from God." And you cannot, like, he cannot even do nothing bad in their eyes anymore, because they immediately start idolizing him because he has seen vision on top of their head. All this thing is business tactics. So when you go and they say write prayer point, tell them, don't worry, I'm going to pray to God and God is going to answer me. God is going to listen to me and God is going to answer me. And if God decides to tell the preacher my problem, that is fine. God is going to locate me through him. And if the preacher wants to pray for me or with me, then I'm going to meet him one-on-one, tell him my problem, and he prays with me. There is no point for writing prayer points.
Okay, so a lot of truth said here. Listened to the video several times, and I've tried to ignore it, but I couldn't, because I think I needed to say something. As much as this lady had said a lot of truth in this video, owing to personal experience and a couple of conversations I've had with people, I can tell you that a lot of pastors, specifically in Nigeria, are indulging in this. But I can tell you, if this signals a totality or an interest or a definition or a generality of thinking that all prophets or pastors do this, then that is why I'm here. That's a lie. Unfortunately, we may have the majority doing this, but it's not all. I needed to say this so that you don't begin to doubt your prophet or your pastors unceremoniously. I can tell you, I've been around for a while and I've traveled a bit. I've had personal encounters, I've had conversations, I've spoken to some of these pastors. I know some pastors more than the members may do, and I can tell you that these things do happen. But then there are a lot of pastors who are genuine, who are sincere, and like it was told to Elijah, so many of them that are yet to bow to Baal, or bow to Mammon, or bow to ritual, or bow to deception, or bow to manipulation. There are so many charlatans everywhere, so many. If I share what I've been privy to in the last couple of years of my life, you'll be shocked, right? But I can still tell you, in spite of these shenanigans happening, there is so much sincerity, so much righteousness, so much discipline happening. And it's unfortunate that the worst of them are the one making the loudest noise. They're the one with the highest crowd on social media. They are the ones with the highest clout. They are the ones with the highest influences. They are the ones with the highest number of social media defenders, right? And so the fact that you have seen 5 different pastors who are all over the net and seems to have the same character trait, this seems to possess the same type of spirit, seems to run the same kind of ministry, doesn't mean that everybody it's good that we create this balance so that those of us that have chosen to stick to the faith would understand until there is a need. And the problem here is we the Christians have shielded these guys for too long in the name of defense or don't judge, and these guys are going to do the things that they are doing, and they have recruited a whole lot more, even the ones genuine, faithful, sincere people serving the Lord with their heart. Now notice that the society applauds, appreciates, celebrates this form of manipulation and charlatancy, and so some of them have gone even to join in them. So it's okay, but then there are still some very good ones. I know the tree has been polluted, and so many bad fruits have been produced. There are some very good fruits, I can tell you that. And it's not even up for debate. You can decide to, but I can tell you, do not ever believe that all prophets, that has deep insight. Because of course, if you're a Christian, you understand that these are gifts, and if they were not going to be available, if it has not happened before, then you can doubt it. If it is not in the Bible, you can doubt it. If you doubt the power of God, if you say that God cannot give uh, the gift of prophecy or interpretation of dream, or gift of the word of wisdom and gift of the word of knowledge to people, then I begin to doubt that you even understand the workings and the power of Christ. I remember that at the point Jesus was leaving, he had promised us to giving us a comforter, and of course that the apostles who were once disciples exemplified that when they had to dwell in the upper room. So people are still seeking God's face, and God is using them mightily. No need calling name here. A lot of times, the most of the people that you see on social media, the most of the miracles you see online, they may be faked, forged, and manipulated. There are still sincere ones running the gospel and doing the right things. They may not have the clout, they may not have all the platforms, they may not be doing all the big things, but they are sincere ones. They are sincere ones. And God, if it has happened before, it can happen again, and even more, right? It can happen again. And you may not have encountered one, maybe because of several factors, but there are some very good ones. It's unfortunate, again, the ones that are strangers to the name of Christ are the one making the loudest noise, are the one with the greatest influences, they're the one doing the big things, so to speak. They're the one doing all the charity and all that, trying to change the narrative or sell a new brand for themselves. It doesn't change the fact that there are still some good. There are still 7,000 prophets that are yet to bow to Baal. It's unfortunate that these guys are now the ones that everybody sees and point to and use to define what we hold on tenaciously as our faith. But never mind. There are still 7,000 prophets who are yet to bow to Baal. This is why.